If I get a 5 or 10 minute video with the bottom left with the date, every time Hasan has made like a weird personal comment or attack about me over the past like 3 months, that would actually be really helpful. So people could get an understanding of why I hate this guy so much. All of the weird like divorce, cuck, abandoned, fathered, nobody likes him, like all like friends abandoned, like all of those weird comments, the Gusano, the racist stuff, over that's like 3 or 4 months, that would be a baller ass clip.
Destiny, XQC, also divorce guys. That's like divorce dad Olympics. He's competing in the divorce dad Olympics too. Two-time divorce champion. The idea that you're like, no, actually, I'm going to debate you. Hello, it's welcome. I'm going to debate you on my divorce. Before this guy opened up a fucking singular Wikipedia page about Israel-Palestine to act like he was the actual foremost authority on the issue, even though he got a shit pushed in by debating like actual experts, it pays the bills. I'm paying his bills. I'm paying his child support, okay? So he should be thanking me every fucking day of the goddamn week. You say Gusano or whatever the fuck. By the way, which apparently Destiny's mom is like literally admitted to their family owning slaves, which I thought was really crazy, but I didn't even know that shit. Why are you trying to defend fucking minors? What about dudes that read a Wikipedia article like 3 months ago to start cooking up their takes? We know Destiny himself is transactional regardless in the things that he advocates for. Nick motherfucking Fuentes Destiny, because you aligned with him and you were friendly and jovial with him until he tried to deplatform you, in which case you, of course, in the most like self-protecting interest, in the selfish egoist attitude, you demonstrated only then a little bit of fucking resilience, a little bit of resistance towards someone like Nick Fuentes, but the attitude's still there. So yes, I do think that Destiny is as bad as those charlatans like Dave Rubin. I do. And I think that's very nefarious, and I think that's very dangerous. It's dangerous when someone claims to be a progressive or claims to be a liberal, claims to be a moderate Democratic Party supporter or whatever, while simultaneously pushing a lot of nefarious positions that I consider to be reactionary. I personally believe that it's because Destiny and others are not interested in any sort of moral consistency, but instead are basically mercenaries. Like they just like coming across like they're winning an argument. I've become also his cash cow, his primary cash cow for a very long time. His position was pro-genocide before he did his research to basically justify post hoc and rationalize post hoc his pro-genocide take. Yeah, motherfucker's running out of child support again. He's like, quick, I'm running out of child support money. If only he paid as much attention on raising his kid as he does the random drama. Yeah, but raising your kid is not gonna make more money for you and get you all the clout. You should wonder like what the guy who's posting that right now was doing 11 years ago, like screaming the N-word at the top of his lungs and getting banned from like tournaments for being a toxic shithead because he's disingenuous. He's a disingenuous hack. This is why you have no fucking friends except for orbiters that are suckling on your teat, by the way. This is why you keep finding yourself in like these fucked up ass relationships with like broken people. Okay? This is why you are dual divorced at this point and fucking miserable for the most part. Pimpool ass, fence sitting motherfucker. That's a wild fucking openly genocidal take. I see him as a mercenary. Like I think he just is the type of person who wants the aesthetics of winning a debate over anything else. That's it. It's just blood sport. He wants to argue positions. It doesn't really matter. He likes the clout. He's such a gross little worm, dude.
One wonders how someone like this ends up getting divorced very publicly and then making hours and hours of content talking.
Owning my former wife in the marketplace of ideas. These are the very same people that Destiny used to debate, as a matter of fact, when he thought that it was more marketable for him to have a more progressive approach, more progressive opinion, until he got very butthurt that I eclipsed him, as he says in his own fucking words, and chose to One, try to destroy anything I stood for. Failed to do so. Watched me grow simultaneously for fucking 4 extra years. Never stopped his ceaseless cyber stalking operations. And here we are. I really did think that he would maybe at some point turn around and be like, you know what, I'm done with this. Like, but why would he be done with it? Every time he fucking says Hasan sucks, he gets like 500k fucking views. I'm paying his child support, baby. I would do it too, honestly. If there was someone who fucking cooked me like that without ever acknowledging my existence for fucking 4 goddamn years, I'd be really resentful. I would be resentful. I get that. It's just that like growth implies you move on, do your own thing. You know what I mean? I'm the father that stepped up. There's a lot more to it than just some random fucking dude who debates his ex-wife, okay? I don't know who coined the term debate fervors to describe Destiny as hogs, but you deserve a medal. You would probably be spending most of your time in Destiny's community, which you probably do, shitting on him for being a fucking genocidal warmonger. Yeah, I mean, he's a douchebag, and his politics are just like being a fucking dickhead, and also, you know, being a bad dad, and also being divorced all the time. So he's had a beneficial, like a mutually beneficial relationship with Nick Fuentes for a while until it wasn't beneficial. And Nick Fuentes is a literal fucking Nazi. Why is it that dudes who talk about how important debate is oftentimes bastardize that very same thing that they're claiming they're engaging in? My man is a YouTuber whose interest on the subject matter was revitalized after he said something about how, like, yeah, Israel's doing a genocide and it has to. And then he spent like the next couple of weeks trying to fucking fish for quotes as he was doing his research streams, literally trying to engage in post hoc rationalizations as he openly demonstrated his lack of knowledge on the subject matter. Okay, motivated reasoning, as he would call out. I'd never flew to like Australia or New Zealand to fuck a fan's girlfriend only to marry him, only to divorce him after leaving my family behind. Or if you actually watched my coverage and didn't just watch one fucking dumbass who doesn't know where Israel is on a goddamn map, who just made a drama video about it because he thought he could, you know, get some clicks out of it, which he did. Perhaps, maybe the guy that they uphold as this like supreme intellect is maybe morally bankrupt and maybe intellectually bankrupt. Mr. Bonaldo, go back to your iPad to find a new Wikipedia page to read. Maybe, perhaps you will find a new talking point in there. I never thought Destiny would somehow get cucked harder than that fucking clip that's like floating around Twitter that I saw, where like he's just sitting there like a little weasel in his fucking cuck chair as his now former wife is dancing with that dude, what is it, ABBA and Preach. Like, I really didn't think that he would be in the cuck chair again, and here he is, prominently, in a worse position. This time, intellectually cucked. Just watching 3 dudes have a conversation and sit there and just, like, take pot shots. And, you know, talk about nuking Gaza. Mr. Cuccarelli? Oh, is this...
Mel time. It's Mel time.
Oh, you got the 4. Okay. So we're just doing salsa. We're just going. 8. 5, 6, 7. 1. 5, 6, 7.
His fucking face. Oh no. Listen, say CLM, Cuck Lives Matter. Me asking what's for dinner and my wife serving divorce papers. The only firmly held conviction that this Mr. Bonicello has is literally just that he fucking thinks Muslims are like barbarian monsters. Destiny is not allowed to call anyone racist for the rest of his goddamn life. He is literally an out and about racist person. He has been banned from this platform for talking about having white supremacists mow down BLM protesters and also routinely fucking harassing trans content creators and shit. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? The only thing Shapiro has an edge on Destiny over is that he still has a wife. Destiny's 0 for 2 at this point. For him to fucking leave his house for anything but, like, you know, having sex with an influencer that'll ruin his life and mine as well somehow. It's just hilariously funny because he's so fucking stupid and so completely wrong. It's just pure racism. You caught me, chatter. I'm jealous of 2-time divorced, 0 friend having, only fucking manipulating people in his orbit by offering them a crumb of clout. Dude who fucking left his child and his first wife behind to go fuck a fan's girlfriend, married the fan's girlfriend, only to get divorced by the fan's girlfriend, who's getting fucking ripped to shreds. I'm fucking so jealous, dude. Dick riders of Mr. Bonarelli are so divorced from reality, just like their daddy is divorced 2 times. Dick riders of Bonarelli are so divorced from reality that, like, to any normal person that hears what you are saying, they go, really? You think, like, you think this dude is jealous of, like, a genuinely, legitimately radioactive individual? 5'4", can't grow a fucking normal beard, literally has 0 normal friends, constantly in a fucking state of panic, duking it out with, like, every single person that he's ever encountered, regularly burning bridges and holding that up as, like, some kind of intellectual standing. I mean, you're comparing me to an objectively miserable person. I don't mention Destiny policy only recently was destroyed due to his unhinged pro-genocide takes. If he had watched my dating advice streams, he would have not been divorced twice now. Yeah, you have a child. Go take care of him instead. Yeah, maybe Destiny's watching to be like, perhaps Hasan also left his child at home to go to Australia to fuck a fan's girlfriend and then get married to the fan's girlfriend and then also get divorced by the fan's girlfriend that he married after leaving his child behind, going all the way to Australia. Except I'm not doing that. I'm just having fun. You know what I mean? Maybe that's why he's watching. He's like, oh, is he gonna also fly to Australia and do what I did, which is fuck a fan's girlfriend and leave his child behind? 2-time divorce champion. Is that why he's watching? Yeah, move on like your 2 ex-wives did, man. Come on. There hasn't been a victim of rape that Destiny hasn't bullied and shit on. Unless you are literally a 2-time divorce champion debate streamer. He did kind of set up Mr. Divorcelli. Mr. Vermincelli. By repeating talking points that you heard from your favorite debate streamer who happens to defend genocide. I mean, I'm here for the Bonarelli slander. Also, why the fuck do you guys know who fucking Divorcelli is debating every day? He debated the baby. He debated the baby, so the baby kills himself. Mr. Bonnaroo got exposed as a fraudulent charlatan and a genocide lover, just as bad as him being a neo-Nazi, friends with liberal streamer Mr. Divorcelli. Don't know if they're still friends, but they were at a certain point. Mr. Cuccarelli brought on Fuentes so we could have a guest that wouldn't cuck him for once. Yeah. Mr. Divorcelli would be envious of the amount of fucking times this dude said the M-word on record, you know what I mean? You mean his second ex-wife. 2-time divorce champion. Married and divorced, but it's fine. Third time's the charm. Obviously, like, when I also engage in the petty shit slinging myself, I say, oh yeah, Mr. Bonarelli, Mr. Bonarcelli, shit like that. But ultimately, it is the issue. The issue I take with him is not that he's like a wormy little piece of shit and just an overall scumbag with 0 real friends, specifically because he's just awful to be around. The real issue I take with him is his political worldview and how he is a permanent contrarian and a debate mercenary, basically. And overall, just like a hateful person. A hateful person who has developed a very hateful audience that thrives on toxicity and drama, that operates exactly like 4chan poll way back in the day. And it's additionally gross that he presents himself as like a somewhat progressive person because he dukes on even dumber fucking red pill idiots. And all of a sudden people are like, oh yeah, he's progressive. He killed this like red pillar. Of course he did. Those guys are fucking morons. That doesn't change the reality that like he does not have any real convictions at all. Divorcelli, whatever Divorcelli chooses. This is like Wikipedia reading debate pedophile level argumentation here. Are the Divorcelli fans amongst us now? Divorcellini fanboys in the chat. It's so funny watching fucking Divorcelli's fans. D fan degenerates don't know what that looks like because D doesn't have contact with the child and isn't allowed near children or school zones. True. Do you think the drama farming perverts like Willie Mac Show or Destiny give a single fuck about the dead Palestinian children or the student activism that's happening? No, they care about the drama. They want to fucking make money. When rent is due, they got to do what they have to do. He's so edgy, dude. He's in defense of state-sponsored genocide. It's so edge. Perhaps this is the reason why the only people in his fucking orbit are those who desperately fucking cling on to a crumb of clout and attention that they will get from his psychopathic sycophant community. And everyone he's ever loved has ended up leaving him. Two-time divorce champion. Go hang out with your son, man. What the fuck are you doing? Instead of defending the unjustifiable murder of other people's sons over and over again online with increasingly edgy sentiment. Ooh, it's so 4chan. Ooh, we're so pole. Ooh, we're so edgy. That's what happens when you're a fucking whole-ass 40-year-old with a literal fucking son who's at the age where they're like cognizant of your fucking insane behavior, two-time divorce champion running around acting like you're a 14-year-old in a fucking forum in 2010. And there's also countless hours of him fucking, he uses the M-word with the hard R all the time too. He's just like, he's big time advocate for free speech. That's why. Of all things Divorcelli related. When I talk about Destiny, all I need to do is show the things that he believes and the things that he says. When he talks about me, he has to lie and be like, I am sex trafficking in brothels. Ask how much his child support you help him pay. Dude, I pay all of it. I personally paid all of the fucking child support with like every fucking fuck Hasan clip that he's made on his channel. I'm over here paying for 2 divorces, dude. Well, considering that Divorcelli is a prominent figure in the fucking Hasan Clips industrial complex, because he posts footage from this stream almost as much as my fans do, it's very odd for a man whose child support I've been paying to be confused about this process. Oh my God, no wonder fucking Divorceni's entire community loves dick riding Israel. It's just like a bunch of fucking sociopathic debate perverts. Thanks for posting my W, Mr. Divorcelli.